And we are back, ladies and gentlemen. Season 1, episode 4 for Black Lagoon. I know you're not excited for this one. This one is going to be around for a while because we're going to pace it based on.
For eternity, I hope.
Yeah, it's going to be going for eternity.
It'll never finish because we'll never watch it.
Nah, it's going to be finished. I want to see what life is like as a pirate. You know, what if he didn't find the Death Note and was kidnapped by modern day pirates? You know, that's literally it.
The sea's so calm today. It's incredible.
The waters around here can look like something from an acid trip. You dive in and it's pretty much a sensory overload.
I'm sure it is. I went scuba diving a while back at Ishigaki Island.
Now that sounds privileged, like another exciting day in the life of a yuppie bachelor.
It wasn't all that great. Drinking this beer and feeling the sea breeze on my face is far more privileged than that.
Saw that flag out. I thought of the little fat man from Helsing. SS Major.
So, this is farewell Germany. It's a shame that the last glimpse I'm going to get of the German sky is of its usual leaden color.
Yes, but thanks to that, the Allies' patrol over us has thinned. Once we're past the Shetlands and North Sea, in no time we'll be under Spain's blue sky and then on to Africa's beaches.
Okay.
You'll soon be longing for some clouds, Lieutenant Colonel Matsuto.
Right. As a man who came
everyone's
here
just
to
crossing
study
over into all the other
aeronautics, I can
shows we've
hardly
watched.
afford to be
I'm telling
complaining
you.
at this point.
Jeepers.
That's why it's good to like diversify what you watch, because then you see all these similarities and you're like,
We're getting along
ah.
just fine on this journey. But I wish I could say the same about that other passenger.
I just don't understand them. The SS and the SDs, those men, they are a different breed.
Imagine we see some vampires. Alucard is secretly working for that Russian lady. He was like,
He
it's-
was on a boat for a time. Maybe he's gonna sail past them soon.
you know, as he's going towards what's it called, Rick Van Winkle.
Yeah.
Life takes a major turn for the worse here. Mr. Lunn, is that new? How much? That's too high. It's probably stolen anyway. Oh well then. It's not like anyone here has cash to spare. I'd better pass. I can already see Revy calling me a sucker again.
But she's always making his told phone. What do you call the phone again?
A payphone?
Payphone. There you go. It's called his baby mama. I know that this does not say Africa. It's spelled
It
with
does.
a K.
Yes, it did.
I'm dead.
It did indeed. Oh, that's not nice.
Turtle fighting?
Check.
Gentlemen, we can all look
Those are such wholesome, lovely creatures.
The mustache man.
They're moving with us on a bearing of 270.
Alucard's
It's a
definitely
freighter
somewhere
out
close
of
by.
South Africa heading
Like
to
he is
Ceylon.
on his flaming
Captain.
boat of death.
We are in battle positions right now. I'm afraid you'll have to go inside.
I'm sorry for the intrusion, but I have
Listen,
something to ask,
Anderson
if I
was
may.
humble.
Do you really plan to ignore the orders you were given
Hour
and
of
attack that
Christ and
freighter?
all that jazz.
What shall we do?
I'll get you to Batavia without fail, Lieutenant Colonel. Now, Fritz.
Yes, sir.
Are you incapable of even greeting the enemy without confirmation? And yet you call yourself...
Very well, sir. I'll have them hurry up and load the torpedo that's under maintenance.
You too, Lieutenant Colonel. Please get inside.
An attack would be an unnecessary risk.
That transport belongs to our sworn enemy, England. What's being carried is fuel, to be used for an invasion of our allies that will soon be visiting. And you're telling me to ignore the enemy? Are you saying there was no point in us fighting this war? That all those soldiers died for nothing?
Yes.
I am saying that at this stage, sinking that ship will have absolutely no effect on our fatherland.
Really?
What is it?
There's no point. We're just fighting a losing battle here. We can't stop the inevitable.
Are you trying to provoke me into saying more?
No, I didn't expect that from you. I suppose I thought you were worried about something much more insignificant. I apologize. Despite that, there are still some fights that you must take on. Let's go. Prepare the torpedoes for surface attack. We'll credit this ship with a 31st hit.
You know what's crazy? I've never actually heard anyone refer to their homeland as fatherland.
I thought the same thing.
It's always motherland, right?
Aren't you going for a drink?
I'll go as soon as I'm done calculating the torpedo boat's fuel efficiency.
Atta boy.
What's all that?
I don't know. Do I look like an off-season Santa to you? Earlier today, you were looking around in the shop, weren't you?
No, but...
Just tell me when you want something.
Huh? Hold on. Then you're saying that's for me?
That's a good guy. Still trying to figure out the Rock's role in the crew.
The enemy ship is just past the Uvas.
Indonesia? Mars. We seen as March?
Set course to 200. We need to get behind the enemy.
If we turn twice, we'll be able to achieve that, sir. The second turn will be in 4 minutes.
Very well, then that's what we'll go with.
We're detecting sound from another vessel in front of us. Wait, there's another signal.
It looks like the enemy's coming out in numbers. Batavia is right there in front of us, and we're being cornered. Not yet, gentlemen. I want both engines to full power. Set us to 170.
170.
Fire the Zagaran directly astern.
Firing Zagaran. One of the enemy ships is moving away.
Then it must have worked. They took the bait. Now cut the engine. It's silent running from now on.
One ship is staying right with us.
These guys probably don't even know you're there.
They're using the active sonar. Full power, 20 to port. Dive to a depth of 40.
Oh, they do know you're there. Imagine y'all were trying to launch a sneak attack and you see, you should have listened to my boy and just gone your whole way. Now y'all go fucking drown to death.
This is the forward torpedo room. We're taking on water. Close the forehatch. You can still try to save yourself.
Yep.
We are doing our best to stop taking on water, but we can't vent the ballast tank. Engines and the emergency generator are damaged beyond repair.
Game over.
It's unfortunate that we couldn't return our Japanese passenger to his homeland.
Lieutenant Colonel Matsuto has already...
The way of a samurai. I didn't realize he'd brought a sword with him for that reason. You've served as brave and loyal sailors of the German Navy. As a crew, we faced rough waters and overcome great opposition in the Atlantic. But sadly, none of us will leave this battle behind for the beaches of Batavia. Our ship has currently run aground at a depth of 57 meters. Both our engines and ballast tank are beyond repair. You have all endured numerous battles and shown great courage. As of now, I'm relieving you of your military duties. We are going to run out of air in about 2 hours. In these final moments, it is your choice how you wish to die.
So, scuba gear. Anyone got any? Because
Captain,
I'm making my way
I
up.
haven't heard the engine running for some time now.
I'm
When
gonna
are we
suffocate
going to
down
surface?
here in this
As it
dirty
turns out,
tin
we won't
can.
be surfacing ever again. I'm truly sorry.
You are worthless.
I agree.
You don't get it. You just don't understand, do you?
Understand what?
The importance of your mission. Do you have any idea of the significance of this painting I'm transporting?
I see. So the package was this painting. It doesn't look like anything of great significance to me. What is its title?
It's called The 12 Knights led by Brunhilde. Listen to me carefully. What I have in my hands right now is the only tableau painted since the Führer took power. Steadfast in our honor and loyalty, we shall keep this hidden until the promised day. On the day when the Nazi flag flies victorious once again. This will be a beacon for all our comrades who have scattered and a call for reunification.
So you've already resigned yourself to the ideas that we're going to lose this war. And so you figured you'd just start preparing for the next one. You people make me sick. Do you have any family?
I have a wife and child. They are in Stuttgart. So what then?
You know, I can honestly say I'm proud that I fought to the very end for my country. I have no regrets even now as I am destined to rot here. However, if there's one dissatisfaction I do
in
have,
2 hours, let me hack a couple
it
darts
is
to
the fact that I
pollute
must share
what
a
we've
casket
got.
with some fucking bastard like you, who isn't even thinking about his family in his dying moments.
Take back that statement, Captain. You cannot compare family to the righteousness of our country.
It's pointless. You can deny it all you want, but Hitler's empire is crashing down around us, and there's nothing you can do.
Be quiet!
Look what's become of my country and my navy as a result of putting up with your delusions for all these years.
Enough!
I'd even say it was worth thinking if it meant that my children could grow up without ever having to see that accursed Nazi flag again.
Shut up! Take it back!
It could very well be the will of God that our boat sank here today.
Okay. Well, I guess he chose how he wanted to die.
Damn it! Why'd I have to go and open my big mouth? I've only been scuba diving once in my life at Ishigaki Island. Dutch tricked me into this.
Oh, so they're gonna go
That's
find
the
these
only
Nazis.
thing you've been saying since we left port. Can you try to be a little bit more interesting, you blubbering idiot?
There's no way I'm gonna be able to do this salvage.
Oh, so it's a mission. It's not scuba diving for fun. I thought Dutch was being a nice guy.
For the painting?
Maybe.
Now, I explained this briefly at the office, but we'll go over the details again before we go in. Benny,
That was the
will
whole
you start?
purpose of the backstory. I
No
guess.
problem. First of all, let's take a look at this. An old story from half a century ago. The nostalgic talk of some old-timer. IXC-type attack submarine U-1324 of the German Navy. It was a submarine in the Wolf Pack that tore up the Atlantic. The captain was Major Wenzel H. Abba. The last order he ever received from his falling homeland was to take an officer of the Japanese Navy to Batavia. But things weren't that simple for them. They had to go from Kiel in Europe, around Cape Agulhas, then through the Indian Ocean. It's a voyage worthy of Magellan, and Abba managed to pull it off. But when he was in plain view of his destination, his ship, all its crew members and the passengers on board, suddenly ran out of luck. While searching for the Japanese, the U.S. Navy came across this U-boat. Having nothing else to do, all of them decided to strike it once. The poor U-1324 finally went down, so the captain and 44 of his crew just disappeared into the depths of the ocean. That's sort of the history with a capital H,
And now
as
we're
we
going to
know
see
it, but there's
underwater
another
German
untold
Nazis
story in all of this.
that are
A
zombies.
story about an SS officer who appeared at Kiel Port the night before departure and was able to force his way on board with papers from the secret police. Now check this out. This is the painting that SS officer held onto for dear life. The artist is August Janka, an unknown painter. Its title is The 12 Knights Led by Brunhilde.
That thing looks pretty boring to me. I've seen graffiti on
There's
New
no
York
Brunhilde
subways that would
like
put that to
a
shame.
Valkyrie.
Why would an SS officer board a submarine with no gold, no secret documents, and only a single painting? Don't give it too much thought. It's just an incredible story. I have no real explanation for why it happened or even where it came from.
However, the one thing we are sure of right now is that this painting is preserved inside the wreck of a submarine. We've been hired by an antique collector in Spain, and this guy's hobby happens to be collecting Nazi artwork.
That's a pretty fucked up hobby.
You know,
Damn straight. Apparently, most of Yanke's work was destroyed or lost in the war. He'd completely given up on this and the U-boat long ago. But
Yeah, last year a French telecom company was laying down underwater cables and they inadvertently discovered the U-1324. At the same time, they found out there wasn't much water inside.
Several countries are in dispute over the rightful ownership
is
of
that
these
even
waters,
possible?
so no one is able to make a move for it easily. And so, that's where we come in, people. Not bad for a $50,000 job.
50,000. Well, I guess this is way back.
Here are the steps
In
for the
today's,
job.
that's like
Take a look.
500.
Did you
The
read the
French
plan?
notice that the bow end of the submarine is completely flooded. The two of you will go in through the torpedo tubes and then close them off. Once you weld the hole shut, you should be able to open the door to the interior.
Welding?
What do we do to get
Yeah,
out?
it's like one of the most
Just
dangerous
make a hole in
jobs,
the sub's
underwater
hull and
welding.
swim out.
Yeah.
Once we get what we want out of there, who cares what
Yeah,
happens
they
to
make
it?
tons of money. They just
All
die.
right, then. Let's get this over with.
Not me.
I've
Not
never
down there in
even
the
done
drink.
weekend
No, sir.
carpentry. And
You
we're
like
supposed to
being
do
in
all
water?
of this
I
underwater?
like water. I don't like
Just
the
don't
ocean.
see
The
how
ocean's
it'll work.
horrifying.
Hey, are you done checking the equipment? If you keep up this bitching, I'm gonna toss you overboard without your tank.
Yeah, I'm mostly done.
What about the buoyancy compensator? Did you test the gauge? If you drown, I'll leave you down there in that metal casket with those dead Nazis.
There's no need to be difficult. I said I'll be just fine. Ugh.
If you die, you'll end up causing me a lot of trouble. So stop talking back, you
Ready.
dumbass.
Once you dive, I'll only be able to track you with the beacon. Be careful not to use up the batteries.
Got it.
I almost forgot. A little souvenir Balalaika brought back from her homeland.
An underwater rifle. Does this thing have full auto on it?
Of course. Take it as a good luck charm.
Okay, Rock. We better get going. Just follow my lead.
Mine, I guess. Who do you plan to shoot? I guess the fishes?
The fishes?
And also,
So
they
you
don't have
run
a
over with
return
gun and
strength.
saved Rock's
A
ass.
return
You got a lot of
stream.
You know,
tricks
like
up
you
your
can just
sleeve.
talk to them like, pull
Guess
me
so.
up.
I don't think
As
that
an
works
employer,
like
I
that,
worry
though.
about human relations. All part of the job.
The beacon's been activated, and the PLRS is
That
working
would be my
fine right
job.
now.
I'm just reclining,
They're headed
catching some
straight for the
sun.
salvage site. Seems like Revy's used to this kind of thing.
Of course she is. I never would have hired her if using those guns was her only skill. When it comes to swimming, she's got natural talent.
Perfect for a pirate. They weren't even that deep.
Dutch?
What's up?
Come up here for a sec. There's a ship.
What? We're not on a sea route. The telecom company's the only one who'd be here.
Telecom company? I don't think so. I've been listening to their communications ever since we got the offer. They're not supposed to be out here for another 3 days, and besides, that's a research ship. And they seem to be carrying some large equipment on the back.
This isn't cool. You better go raise our Thai Navy flag.
I'm on it.
To the vessel currently idling in our path. This is White Heather. Please respond.
Well, well.
This is PT-377 of the Thai Navy. We are currently on a mission here. We'd like to inquire about your purpose for being in this area. Tell us your nationality, ship number, and signal code.
We see that you are acting independently at the present time. Where is your mothership?
That is classified military information. I'm requesting for the second time that you identify yourself. Over.
Nothing.
These guys are way too demanding. Definitely not normal.
Pirates.
I'm going back to the control room. Keep track of them and keep me posted. We got some unusual cloud activity. Fold up your parasol.
No problem. What do we do about those two?
If their beacon's on, we can find them anytime. Worst case scenario, we blast those guys and then pick them up.
Hail, Uberfuhrer! Based on a communications check using radio interception, we confirm there are no naval vessels in the vicinity. Therefore, we can only conclude that these are hated bandits who are plundering this sacred gravesite. Your decision, please, Commander.
These plunderers are such fools.
It's
The
major
primitive
fatty
inheritance
that
of
loves
this
to give
gravesite is rightfully
speeches.
and indisputably ours.
That one has stuck with me. Shit went on for 9 whole minutes.
Bro, he loves to give speeches.
What's going on?
Dutch, I'm seeing movement.
Okay, I've just started the engines.
Oh,
That's strange. What are they doing?
Gonna blast y'all? Is that a missile?
Dutch, it's a toe!
Damn it! I should have known that's what they do. Hang on, baby.
Oh shit, his umbrella's gone.
Not the parasol.
That's it, runaway degenerationists. For this is our destined reunion with Brunhilde.
What are the chances that they both wait until the same day to go on this mission? Nope, not going into no little tunnels. Nope.
This
Next to know
underwater
I'm stuck.
is about to open.
It's like those people that do that like deep cave stuff, and they're like crawling through cracks this wide, and they wonder how they got stuck in there.
Yeah.
Why are you doing that?
The water pressure shifts, you know, your exit is
Not even
gone.
that, they do it in regular caves, not even like underwater caves, just regular caves, and they crawl through, and like there's been all kinds of people that get stuck in like 90-degree angles and they can't get out and they just die in there. No one can go in and get you. Why are we doing that? Why is that an extracurricular activity?
The adrenaline rush? I don't know. The thrill of the discovery?
The adrenaline rush?
I don't know what to tell
mean
you.
the sheer panic that would inevitably hit me as soon as I stepped one toe into a cave crevice?
That's what happens when they can't find the exit. And then they panic, they breathe more, use up the last of their oxygen, and
not me. Yeah. I have no interest.
Nope, not me. I'm good.
Even those people on vacations, you know, there's like a little hole in a rock and you go down. It's like down a waterfall and then you drop.
Not me. I'm good.
I'm good.
I'm good.
No.
Nah. Well, in your current condition, nah, you're with y'all.
I wouldn't do it in my regular condition. No, I'm gonna get stuck. And they don't send anyone to get you out.
Of course not.
You're just stuck in there.
Anyways, ladies and gents, we're going to wrap it up right here. Leave us your thoughts in the comments. And we'll catch you in the next one. I guess Rock is being a lot more useful than I thought.
Don't go cave exploring.
Underground.
Or anywhere.
Okay.
Stay home.
Stay home. So not underground, not in the ocean.
Don't go out. Stay home where it's safe.
What if there's an earthquake? Then your house becomes a cave.
Hide under a table. That's what they tell you to do.
Then the fucking ceiling collapses on the table.
Yeah, that's why you're under the table.
Yeah, but the ceiling collapses on the table and then the table crushes you. So
okay, but it's less likely that the table will also collapse than if the ceiling just drops on your head. The table might
yeah, because you know the fucking roof collapsing on the table isn't going to be enough weight to break a table.
It could be, but
it is going
enough
to be.
Weight to definitely crush you.
Yeah, and then
the table might save you.
No,
it might.
I don't buy that bullshit.
I'm gonna go with it.
Yeah, I'm not.
That's what I'm doing.
Nah.
We don't get earthquakes here.
Nah, the world is changing, forever changing. Earthquakes could happen anywhere, anytime. Anyways, ladies and gents, we out of here. Peace.